Hello everybody, welcome back to the series as always. I'm your host, Wise Wolf. Currently, we're back to Broken, a fanfic that is, kind of broken. I don't regret making that pun at all, I really don't. But with how broken it really kind of is, I don't know how I can describe it other than just, I don't like how it goes about its things, but if I didn't like it, I would be if I didn't do this for some reason, then I wouldn't be here. Now then, everything was standing, let me bring in my guest. First off, my co-host.
I wish to fortify the bars of the dragon's cage, so the dragon doesn't break through the dent made by the bucket. I am fortifying this iron cage.
Just throw a smith skill test.
Crut.
Sveiki!
Sveiki visiem.
It's Latvian Dragon.
And of course, we couldn't be here if we weren't joined by the one person that doesn't care about spoilers.
Let me go have a wee chat.
Oh, I have an idea.
Woman!
Why not write down a formal protest?
Don't you dare!
You can nail it to his door.
Don't you fucking dare!
Like a Protestant!
What, someone muffled you?
Oh, sorry. Oh, wait. Okay, Sergey, you can let him go now. He's good. Just lock his door and just lock his door and ensure he doesn't get out.
F you, Wise Wolf! Why another Mad Hat fic again?
Okay, actually, Sergey, be sure to rig his window so he can't escape from there. High explosives.
Oh, come on!
Don't worry, he's already setting up some gas that way, in case you decide to escape, it'll look like he had an accident.
Thank you.
Of course,
What
things
is
were
the
fine.
trip to the SCP?
Yeah, what? No, we're not that bad. And we actually sure it was real. We don't fake you. We don't cancel you and then make you fake your death. Those who don't know who's referencing, he's referencing the SCP game I'm a part of. Have I already mentioned it like last stream? Check it out, Dr. Crow's Cardinal the Disillusioned.
And I think, are you doing another one tonight?
Actually, we're going to be taking a break because one of our members is going to make it.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes, I think so. I'll let you know if otherwise. All
Well, I
right.
usually listen to it the next day, so...
It's chapter 4. In the royal palace, Emily Coldwin is meeting with the royal spy master, who she knows is her mother.
I remember that war-breaking stupidity.
What? What? Oh, damn it.
I hate it when we're reminded about all the lore-breaking stupidity that happened in the last session. Let's hope there's no more.
Her mother waited till she was old enough to reveal herself to her, as she was still recovering from the shock of seeing her die in front of her at the time.
Yeah, where's the dad? Whatever, let's just go.
It's like, why did you remove Corvo if you weren't going to do anything? They kept the information to themselves and it wouldn't do for people to find out that the late Emperor's been brought back to life as a machine. Then what was the point?
Yeah, again, why couldn't we just have Corvo?
It's all the research that creates Spy Master's new machine body is a blueprint that gave rise to the automatons industry. The automatons that are being built have a shell of silver-covered armor protecting their inner linkings. They're used along with human soldiers to guard important buildings. They work well as they don't need sleep or eat just to keep their whale oil tanks full. They lack self-preservation instincts, so they never seek cover while under attack, which as little as only heavy firepower will harm them.
Tactics are stupid, according to him. Like, could we just breathe over when he's just going over lore stuff? Because clearly we didn't even need to know what the automatons can do. Right? This is like classic writing mistake 101.
Well, when was this chapter made, actually? I need to know. No, here, let me look at the reviews, actually. Because the reviews should inform me the time period this thing was released. Chapter 4.
When this was?
Chapter 4, actually. It came out between 2013 and 20... Yeah, it came out in 2013.
So before the sequel game came out?
Yes, but when was the trailer for a sequel game actually released? Dishonored 2 trailer. When was that released? E3 2015. Balls.
But my whole thing is, like, you don't need to explain. You could just say automatons, and people can just assume what it means.
Well, here he's explaining what exactly they're capable of.
You don't need to explain what they're capable of until you need it.
They are armed with inbuilt arc pylons that can either stun or kill a person with a touch and carry a crank gun for long-range fighting.
We don't even need to explain this until we need to. Until, like, we have, like, the heroes encountering automatons.
They're also equipped with mini music boxes that powers all magic users and also the odd chakra user. A Saiyan ninja who came with the Regent Merchant as a bodyguard found he couldn't use his juice upon entering the range of the music box. The automaton soldiers have been named Motorized Guardians.
Automaton seems cooler.
It's like whenever he introduces it, he exactly explains to you what it is, and it's convenient enough that it's every kind of weakness that it just counters our heroes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Flash is weak.
Okay.
Okay.
And what?
Oh, it's a girl, so Ninja, you take it.
Nope, it's a main character. It's a main character.
Hold it. Okay, hang on. I'm rolling a d4 so you guys can just say. And I get the voice Emily. Ha, you suck.
Thank you.
Nah.
Okay.
I would think that those ninjas would stay on their side of the world. The royals have never taken it kindly for any other group to set up shop on the Isles. We said to her mother as they sat together in a private room. And time to see your voices, Jessamine.
Alright. Who should be Spy Master? Was it supposed to be me? Yeah, probably.
Well, I will tell you. I'll tell you shortly. Ninja, you get to voice her.
Screw you.
Yeah. I totally wasn't rolling all the dice in random directions, hoping you'll land on you.
Yes, that's my thought. Whoever this Naruto is, he must be very important for the Toad Sage to come all the way here.
Spy Master.
Yes, I'm turning her into a Mechanicus.
Spy. Hold on, you're not speaking in binary, therefore you're a heretic.
No, Mechanicus speaking in common tongue.
Alright, Spy Master answers. We know this is Jessamine. Why do you need to put Spy Master?
Oh wait, no, that's Emily. Okay.
And finding him in Dunwall won't be an easy thing, since you didn't discover any more useful information.
Man, stop disrespecting your mom.
And I gave birth to you. Listen, I brought you into this world. I could take you out of it.
Yeah. And take over the throne. No, but he does live in the city, and I already have the watch to be on the lookout for him. They're looking through the files on Easterners who have made the Isles their home. and looking through all the government workers' files to be sure he's not working in some government building. He won't be hard to miss as he has scars all over his body and needs bracers to be able to move around. So I got a question. Why? Why are they like wanting to kill Naruto? Like, why does it care that?
I don't think it's they want to kill him, but they just want him.
He's just again. He's a crippled with bracers for arms. He hasn't done anything.
And he probably he's so out of shape that he makes movie Bob look slightly healthy by comparison.
Holy shit!
Naruto has a more of an excuse. Like, he's actually crippled.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Like,
movie Bob is.
Like, he and Franklin Roosevelt would have a great time talking about the difficulties of walking with bracers, with braces.
Okay. Are you sure about that? Are you sure of that? Wouldn't he be healed by this point?
He was only about 5 when he was crippled and nearly died. I'm amazed that he even managed to escape from the village in his conduction. Conduction. Yes. I'm sorry, the programming in my head is not telling me condition.
Contraception.
And given that he had no one to support him while he was growing up, it's a sure bet he's not fully healed.
Oh, fuck me.
Fuck.
What about the whalers?
What about them?
Wouldn't they know something?
They might, but finding them is another matter. Besides, they have been hiding since we have been cracking down on them. We stumble upon their hideouts every now and then, but they always find a way to hide thanks to their gas mask that allows them to breathe underwater. Seriously, even with my mechanical parts, we don't know how to breathe underwater. They could be anywhere in the parts of the city that are still underwater.
Yeah, no. Just okay, I looked this up. I literally just looked this up. It's a filter, not an air supply. It will prevent a lot of the contaminants in the water from getting into you, but no, it won't allow you to breathe underwater.
Yeah, that's not how gas masks work.
It's like how they work is just they filter out the bad stuff. If you want an air supply coming in from a gas mask, you need a separate tank.
Yeah, and that adds weight.
Listen, air is optional. When it comes to gas mask, your filter is not your filter is mandatory. Extra air is optional.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to making a mechanical body, everything is optional, even the body.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want legs?
Legs?
Yes. Do you want legs in your body?
No.
What about?
I want tank treads.
I'm afraid those aren't an option.
Ah. Yeah, wait the hell.
When the rebuilding the siege started, some parts of the siege that have been flooded were abandoned because it was simply cheaper to build over the ruins of the old city.
That's not how it works.
No, not really. No.
Oh,
Do you know how many houses there are that been around for a long time in the U.S. that still exist? It's like
I don't know.
It's there's some houses that have been around for hundreds of years and have been here since colonial times, and they're still standing because sometimes it's just better to refurbish and revent and just refurbish and renovate already existing housing than tear it all down and reconstruct it.
Especially when you're in you can't really just build on top of a flooded city. One can't just simply build on top of a flooded city. Because, the city still is connected to the ground.
What, are you retarded?
Off with her head.
They also
All right.
expanded. They also expanded to the other islands with Zoe
Wait, hold
Noble.
on. No. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Emily. Okay, sorry.
So many nobles and high classes trying to raise in the ranking. The whalers have been busy. Think about how many nobles and high class nerds were found dead, but that smells like the whalers that haven't even no one's done it.
The whalers are being led by a new leader who's doing a better job of hiding than the last one. The only good thing about them is that they keep the ninjas from operating in the Isles, besides the ones bodyguarding people who came from the east.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but how does the only person in the whalers that actually has an honest to God contract with the outsider? Everybody else only has the powers because they are because he gives them to them by extension. And
Something tells me that this new leader is Corvus.
Corvo's not here. He's dead. Well, Corvo's not here. We don't know where he is. Like, here. Like, here, let me find him. Down. Dishonored. Because here's the thing I do know. He has, like, the ability to grant them some powers, but only by extension. It's only, like, blink and pull, as far as I know.
So the basics.
Yeah, it's actually, like, one of those basic stuff. But he can't, like, grant, like, the full abilities of his powers, like, say, and, like, time stop. I think that's actually something that you can do, but it's only in the DLC. You can only take that seriously as far as we can. Let me find it right quick. Supernatural abilities. Here it is. Knife of Dunwall.
Who's ready for more Naruto bashing?
No one.
Okay, it's called Arcane Bond. And okay, Arcane Bond, and you can also summon the assassins as well. You can also summon assassins as well to his side. But we assume that's only via with a contract with them, so they don't all have this power. And so if Down was to leave, then they don't have that power anymore.
All right. Ready for Naruto bashing?
You don't like the ninjas.
The things they're willing to do is worse than the whalers, and the whalers assassinated me. The whalers are bad, but they stay in the shadows where they belong. They don't hire themselves out like the ninjas do.
But they do assassinate you. They do get paid to assassinate people.
Yeah, like, or cause such massive wars between their villages.
Yes, but to technically assassinate people cause more chaos. That's leading to more death.
This is Madhat. Don't stop using logic to explain this stupidity. I remember the people who fled here to escape the ninja wars. They don't care what happens to people or the land around them. As long as their village survives is all that matters to them. I'm detecting bullcrap.
Yeah, no, this is
That's me right now. All right, let's continue.
Well, I'm just gonna turn on something in the background. That way I can just listen to it because I'm just gonna listen to Purging with my kid.
Okay, cool.
Purging with my kid.
Can you share audio?
Purging with my kid. What is the?
It's the TTS parody of Crawling in My Skin.
Oh yeah, that one, the clip he just used. That really, oh yeah, now it makes sense.
Yeah, there's actually a long song, like the full song version.
How long?
Here, you can listen to it yourself.
Oh, yeah. All right, just continue.
Are they truly that bad?
They do anything for money, and if you can't pay them, they'll just do nothing for a nearby village, even as bandits burn it to the ground.
And as we burn it to the ground tonight. Yeah, it's a good thing that the watch and the soldiers are equipped to deal with the ninjas. After all, if they can handle the whalers, they'll be able to handle the ninjas, and yet the whalers are still around.
Whalers.
Yeah.
Who names
Like-
assassins whalers?
Well, they're called it because of how they look, actually.
They don't look like whalers.
It's more like... Okay, here, let me show you.
Like, didn't we discuss last time that it's because in the world they hunt Cthulhu whales?
Cthulhu whales.
This is what the whalers look like.
Yeah.
Like, and they actually wear a mask that in lore is used in whales, in like slaughterhouses. It's particularly for whales. So it makes sense for why they have this.
Alright.
Purging with my kid. Jessamine.
Yes?
I said Jessamine, aka Ninja.
Oh no, okay. It's just a matter of finding where this Naruto is before the ninjas find him first, then find out why the Leaf Ninjas want him. Well, you know, if he was working in the government building, it would be easy.
Yep. Man, this is actually a pretty good song.
Yeah.
In Naruto's apartment.
Oh.
Naruto, returning to his humble home fresh from work, he headed to his small kitchen. While he didn't have a stove to cook with, he does have a small ice box, which is what the ice is called a fridge. I'm pretty sure they also have a fridge in the Naruto world.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Wait.
because Naruto looks like modern day ninja. Like, people are wearing modern day clothing.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
he has a carton of milk. You don't keep that warm.
You don't keep that shit warm. Ever.
Yeah, no. But he does drink from it. Spoiled. But you don't keep milk out in the open, otherwise it goes bad.
Oh.
You keep it contained.
Yeah, but alright, but how the hell there are fridges in this other universe? Oh yeah, steampunk. Sorry.
At the its side is where his elixirs in that he needs to keep the pain in his body. He goes through daily. After the rat bag, the elixirs are still sold as a cure-all. Naruto drinks it to keep his broken body going. He opens one vial elixir and drank it all down in one gulp. He felt the healing effects smoothing his wounds away. And now that the elixir heals his crippled body, he wouldn't be able to fuck shit as he does now. How did you survive for so long?
Yeah, let's just continue. He turns on the radio and listens to the news as he eats the eels from the tin.
Yeah. Yay. Fresh jelly eels.
Jelly deals.
Yep.
That
So-
doesn't sound tasty.
Oh, there is pear soda.
Paris soda?
Yeah, pear soda.
Yeah, let's just continue.
If
What?
mine wonders how long it'll take for that. Oh, sorry. Naruto wonders if you could look to seeing if you could get a TV.
Wait, they have TVs at this time? Okay. Let's just
Okay, you know what? I got just okay. The food in this salad includes apricot tartlet, blue-jawed hagfish eggs, bread, Crystal Apple, Crystal Cider, Marley Apple, Rat Skewer, Rotten Tibian Pear, Zirconin Blood Sausage, Zirconin Grapes, Tinner Brined Hagfish, Tinner Potted Dabakova Whale Meat, Tinner Pratchett Jellied Eels, and a Tibian Pear. Then there's also Bastilian Figs, Bastilian Peaches, Carrots, Dark Bread, Dried Bow Lizard, Lettuce, Marley Apple, Potatoes, is Sagunato Flatbread, and Carned Plantains. God damn, that sounds delicious.
All right. Are you done getting distracted by food?
Well, I'm sorry, but plantains are freaking good. TV he has scenes at the pub down the street where people could watch sport events or just listen to the news. There are some TV shows, but you have to tune in at the right time or just get a blank screen. Kick with my kin.
Anyway,
only if you try the black market would you find something in his price range. His mind wanders how long it'll take for the leaf ninjas to come back for him. His body wasn't strong, and the years there need to rebuild his broken body has long passed. He feels younger and had the drive to recover. He might even have to recover, but after years of poor medical aid, his body's all but beyond the point of recovery. How are you still alive?
like seriously, look at the description. Every part of his body was broken. His joints,
his joints were broke, his back broken, his shoulder blades shattered.
I'm surprised that he did not replace his parts with cybernetics at this point.
Why is his neck broken yet?
Apparently, that's the only part that it's not broken.
Doubt.
The doctors of the leaf had to pull out all the stops to even allow him to be able to move around as he does now. Okay, there's something weird. In the lore of Naruto, the Uzumakis are really freaking tough, as well as being able to regenerate faster than normal. And the Nine Tails grants you even better regeneration, so how? The doctors work themselves to the bone to learn that he is their hero's son, that because of his near death had released the demon they all thought he was. The mob had released the demon who has survived the second attack were all publicly beheaded for unleashing the demon fox again. Ooh, beheading.
So why did Naruto left? Like, that seems like
Yes.
Naruto spent weeks in the hospital recovering from the damage his young body was put through. His barn was filled with gifts from the villagers who wanted to make it up to him, and then there were his parents' friends. They were the worst, trying to get him to open up to them for them to see him as family. When there's blah 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 blah.
You know, he's like 5 years. This was all when he was 5 years old. Like, he has this feelings of resentment for a 5-year-old.
5-year-olds.
He went along with it till he recovered enough to escape the village, which thanks to Fox Drawing Art worse than it did the first Asylum escape with him escaping in the back of a merchant wagon. You would think they would put security so they would know if he tried to bolt.
I thought they wouldn't care. Like, it's peacetime.
Naruto just wandered around until he reached the western lands by using a merchant wagon to travel. He grew up in a childhood from his home with the island and learned all he could. He made a life for himself, even his body's crippled. How did you survive for so long?
And why hasn't anybody reported you up to this point?
They would hear about news does travel.
Like, this crippled kid is like survived. He has these weird tattoos on it, and he looks like kind of Asian.
Yeah, as they try to train him, do everything he can to make it hell for him. The Autona just look like the new Cybermen of Doctor Who, and they don't have living brains inside them or will want to convert humans to Cybermen. They're robots with no living parts. It's for all these ninja came out. It's because the Isles are worried about the element. They're fighting against the whalers who've been a thorn at their side for centuries. No, actually, the whalers were very recent, actually. According to the Dishonored lore, the whalers only came about as soon as Dao showed up. They've been around for decades, but certainly not for centuries.
And
that's what it says. It's like
I am gonna take out your word, Wolf. You don't need to.
All right. Dow founded the whalers sometime after survival of Tidefall in 1811. And oh
no, rabbit hole.
Oh, according to this, when Down left Dunwall, the whalers splintered and created sub-factions. And they broke off.
Yeah, this person did not read his lore if he wanted to write a fanfic. Let's just continue.
Yep. So don't complain that the odds can never fight against the Leaf Ninjas on an even, as they're fighting against a group who act like real ninjas with magical powers for years. Zipper was killed by them and forever said Darwin advancing in ways to combat them. Besides, they had to be with the whalers being able to stop time.
Basically, it's the same with Roman Fox stuff.
No, the whalers aren't incapable of stopping time. They're immune to bending time, but they certainly aren't able to bend it themselves.
Time bender.
They don't have the outsider didn't make a contract with every last one of them.
Basically, it just says in the game if you throw a knocked out
whaler into the water, he's still able to breathe. So in my Victor makes it so magical allow them to breathe underwater. There is no magic that allows you to breathe underwater.
It's just video games things. It's a video game.
Well, there is like a bone charm, but it doesn't allow you to breathe underwater. It just makes your lung capacity bigger.
Yeah, just continue.
Having a bunch of ninja filters around with strange powers isn't a good thing. As it affects a Pokemon where it's shown what it's really like in a world full of monsters with powers, you wouldn't be so kid-friendly, you'd be more dangerous in reality. The ninjas were nothing more than killers for hire or hirer, and wouldn't act like a criminal group. In fact, they do is you either pay them to protect your village, if not, they won't do anything if you're under attack. They won't attack your village if they're hired to.
No. That's just...
In the game, there's a TV-like monitor where the regent uses to talk to some guards, and the TV stations like how they were when only a few people had a TV. Mostly only the rich in places of business, like a pub would have one. Okay,
even though TVs was not a thing, whatever.
Naruto's body has been crippled since he was 6, and he's 24, still young, but a full recovery of his body is all but impossible. A person who rips or dislocates their muscles or bones will lose some strength even when they recover. Naruto doesn't have the healing power of Fox anymore, and it's just a normal person now. So even the ninja were able to restore his body to full health. They still need years of training to Naruto, who will be unwilling to undergo to train for the facility to just be able to take the ninja's training. So the people who were crippled for a long time but recovered their movement will have to relearn to use that part of their body that was crippled, and that could take months or years based on the will of the person to regain their body's movement. Like in Kill Bill, were only because of the rage and drive that the bride is able to regain movement in her legs after a couple hours of trying. Naruto the other has no right or right to do that. He hates the village and all of its people will never willingly help them.
That seems hatred to me.
Jesus.
How many chapters are we reading?
4. Chapter 5. Alright, Ninja, here, I got this. Ninja, this is probably you to me right now.
EA Sports. Go fuck yourself.
That's you to me. That's what it is you to me.
Yes. At this point.
Listen, next week I'll read something that might interest you.
Let's just honestly, like at this point, we know Madhat's writing style and like it's better just to skim through it, honestly.
You're going to listen to every word. In the city of Dunwall, the scars of the plague years still show, and the Red Shore financial district where the entire district was flooded due to poor levee maintenance. Parts of it are still flooded. The government is trying to take back the flooded areas, but the rats and river crust making it their breeding ground, and that the water seem to refuse to give up what it is taken. Some parts of the old district was left alone, and the closed-off flooded areas become a maze of tangled ruins of buildings where gangs have taken up shops and are those too poor to go anywhere else. The entire area has become like a spider's web, but the people who made it their home have built makeshift bridges to go from one building to another. The City of Watch has abandoned that area after all attempts at reclaiming it what the floodwaters have taken failed, leaving it as a lawless place where the people of Dunwall avoided. It tales of the people who made it their home and strange creatures who had wandered into the flooded city. Homeless and fugitives, residents who made the Lake District their home often disappear. The gangs are unwild and the animals are found in the district took care of them. It's also a place to find the black market of the city where everything is bought or traded. For the flooded district still has abandoned items that are worth something to someone in them.
Wait, are we going through a chapter of Naruto buying a TV?
One section is the flooded Grease whaling refinery that has become the new base of operations of the whalers. The refinery was abandoned by its owner after learning and couldn't be retaken and was left to rot as a new one was built on higher ground. The whale tanks were drained by the watch after the failure in draining the water, but some of the oil could still be found in the old refinery, which is used to power the base. The base serves as a trading ground for the whalers, as well as where they got their missions from. The other islands now have their own branches of whalers, but all still under a single leader, with older members now serving as the older leaders under him. One of the elders is a man named Dowd, who in his youth was known as the Knife of Dunwall. He was the one who killed the late emperors and once led the whalers, but that changed when Corvo had stung into their old base and stole his key from him without him even knowing he was there, till he was gone. He stepped down from leadership and gave it to his second. He had watched as the whalers grew. Oh, it's Billy Lark.
Billy Lark?
No, it's Billy. It's Billy Lark.
Billy Lark.
What do you mean?
I know what he's talking about. Gave it to his second, Billy Lark.
Oh,
The chick?
It's that black. It's that black chick that was in the second game.
On that expansion pass that's about Kill the Outsider?
As well as she was in the DLC for the first game.
The one that doesn't have an eye patch.
She has an eye patch. The Outsider gave that to her for some reason. But yes,
gave her a worse haircut.
In the DLC, Rich is a brick wall. She betrays you. But you are given the choice between killing her or sparing her. It's usually like the low chaos, high chaos choice, but yeah. Billy Lark. That's who he gave it to. And she was not... yes, she's his second in command, but... He has watched the whalers grow into what it is now. He doesn't have a leadership role besides being a trader, but he's been called upon when the current leader needs his knowledge he has gained over the years. T-shirt, wants to speak with you.
Fine.
Dowd said, teleporting away. With Sylvania Whaler showing over the years, Dowd doesn't bother learning names anymore. He's not as strong as he once was, but still has skills in his mind, but that is too fading. He's already remembering things, and once his mind is gone, so is usefulness as a whaler. She was a homeless child when she joined the order and raised in the ranks to become a new leader. She hasn't much to look at with the hard life she lived, but her body is strong and mind sharp. That's all that matters to being a whaler.
You called.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you two pick a number between 1 and 20.
10.
1.
Latvian was closer.
Yes.
Right, Latvian, congratulations. You get to Billy Dowd.
Dowd?
Yes, Dowd.
Okay.
All right.
And now for random. It's 1 and 20, you two.
You called?
Random woman. 1 and 20. Let's see.
1.
5. Well,
Latvian, congratulations. You're also voicing woman character.
Yes.
Well, actually,
No, you're
okay.
you're cheating. You're cheating.
who am I voicing?
You're voicing both Dowd and random woman character.
I think you're talking. He's voicing the leader.
As well as Dowd.
Yeah.
Dowd. Who the fuck is Dowd? Oh,
He's
whatever.
the head assess in the whalers in the first game.
He's he. Okay. You called? Wow, okay. What can you tell me about the Toad Sage? His brother tried to set himself up here in the Isles and was killed by us. Okay. He came here looking for someone and found him. His name is Naruto Rook. Does Naruto have a last name?
Yes, but it's not Rook. This is a fanfic original.
It's
Okay.
Uzumaki. Naruto Uzumaki.
Okay, Imaki. And while we couldn't hear what was said, it's clear that this Naruto was from the Leaf Village. Is he a runaway ninja? He was never a ninja, from what we can tell. We've been spying on him, and he hasn't noticed us once. He might just be acting. Yes, Naruto, the master of acting.
Yes.
Oh God, it's a mouthful. He's crippled from from the medical reports we took from his doctor. He's suffering from many crippling injuries that should have left him bedridden, but somehow his body is able to heal faster than normal. Still having wounds though, but can't heal can't heal the crippling injuries themselves. Well, that's a shitty healing factor. You can be healed, but you can't heal like I know a lost arm. Wait, where the fuck was I? Okay. His muscles aren't fully developed, as he reported he became crippled at the age of 6. He's been needing the
I
use
thought it
of...
was 5.
What? No, it was... Oh, wait.
No, it's 5. He's
Fuck.
contradicting himself here.
Oh, God. I hate contradictions. I figured the worst. He's been needing the use of braces. God, braces. Imagine having braces on your body. How will that feel?
Pain.
Be able to move around. Oh boy. What do you want me to do? Go kill yourself.
It's really, really easy. It'll only take a minute.
Yeah, but the problem... Oh.
You know the rules, and so do I. Say goodbye.
Fuck me, it's loud. Alright. Another mouthful. This time a bigger one. I'm interested why someone like the Toad Sage would have come all the way here to see a cripple. God damn, he spelled crippled wrong. It's
Wait,
crippled.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. What? Cripple man.
Cripple man. No, that's... Fuck me, that sounds like a fucking parody superhero for like the Tick. No, fuck, not even Tick will have that ridiculous names. This Naruto wasn't too pleased in seeing him, and it took like the Toad Sage was trying to get him to agree on something. It has to be important as no ninja would ever willingly come to our lands unless they're suicidal. Like this sad ninja who thought he'd be able to catch the missing... Oh boy, overusing a word. Who ran into the Isles. Operating on our land isn't something we can take kindly of. Sure, we were bodyguarding, but we would not have just let you do the job, only killing you after you stayed while the person who hired you has left to return home. But you thought you could just try to kill a missing ninja done well, no less. You're sadly mistaken. Oh God. I will talk to him and see why the Toad Sage wanted to kill him. You're just going to ask him? Sometimes just asking a person is easier than sneaking around. Well, you got a point. It's better than just bullshitting around with the question. Sondiers.
Why?
What?
Why does this exist?
Why do you want us to read it then? If you
Yeah.
don't want to.
Hey, listen, we all make mistakes sometimes.
Yeah. Then can we make this the final episode of reading this fanfic?
That I'm only human after all.
Yeah, you can always just say, "Hey, we're gonna stop." Like you have.
Sometimes you just gotta stop.
Yeah, and stop torturing us with like the same drab. This is literally drab. It's kind of boring.
All right, you want to change the pace? You want to change the pace?
Oh no!
Give me a few.
What are we gonna read?
Something tells me we're gonna read porn.
I think that will be better than reading this.
Oh, erotica. Oh yeah.
With erotica?
No, we're not reading porn.
Of course not. Of course not. If we did, we would fucking Lily Orchak would attack our asses. Probably.
We would be having fun. We would have had fun.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing a quick change of pace, people.
Oh no.
Heroes.
Well, like zeros.
All right.
Dungeons and Dildo. Okay.
It's a Don Machi fanfic. Ignore that entire section. Heroes by the Four Crosses. A powerful figure is returned to Arario seeking Bell. What does this person want? What will happen to Bell and all those around him? How will the gods react? And more importantly, what will they uncover upon a return? My not-so-grand return to fanfiction is here. Rated M. English, Adventure Suspense. Characters, Bell Cornell, Freya, Izu Wallenstein, and an OC.
Oh no. OCs. No.
Trust me, there is quite a few, but they're all like native to some figures, and like I said, the start's kind of rough. It's kind of a rough start, but it gets better. And I don't mean this is sarcastic. Gets better.
Oh boy.
Okay, it takes place after volume 11. So there we go.
Volume 11. Freya.
Okay. Oh yeah, Freya's an actual character in Tanmachi, and
Is it the same? Is it the same anime they have Odin as an anime girl, or that was
Nope.
someone else?
No, that's Fates, probably.
Yeah, Fate.
no, that's not Fate either.
Okay.
Wait,
We don't see Odin in Fate, as far as I know.
good. They have some restraint.
Wait, we're talking about the gods are all still the genders they are.
Except for Astolfo.
Astolfo's male, though.
But he looks so different from the actual
Oh,
one.
he still here. He did that for Roland. And he did it for his best friend.
This guy.
And he lost all reason and sense on the moon. And so he did. It's like you're pleading to the insanity case here. Okay. Oh, by the way, here's this office note. Hello, just wanted to inform something up. For those just entering the story, I just want to inform you that this is an OC heavy, if not OC centric story. Originally, when I made this story, I put in your current tags, not necessarily ports of the characters, but just randomly. Not knowing that many people consider it the ranking of importance. For that, I apologize. However, I've now attempted to correct this issue 4 times. The last time, literally adding the characters one at a time. Only to find the fashion itself, or you currently seeing, i.e. Bell Cornell first and OCLS. I'm sorry for this confusion, and I hope that even with this information, you'll still get my story trying to tell you what you think. With that, I thank you for reading and on with the story. Alright. Domachi. He yawned.
Oh, what? He yawned?
Anyways, I'm going to be voicing Belka. Screw you, Latvia. He's my favorite character. But Latvia, good news. You get to voice Achilles.
Achilles? Okay.
Yes, you get to voice. Yeah.
Is Achilles a guy?
Yes.
Yes. Let me get my Greek god expression. Hey, quit that. If you start, soon I'll be yawning too.
Oh, no, that's a random guard.
What?
Oh, he's a random guard.
I'm a random. Hey, quit that! If you start, I'll be on it too.
I can't help it. We've been standing here for hours, but only a few people come through. Aren't we the center of the world and all?
But
Is that guard? Even Oriario, even Orario has slow days. You should be glad no monsters popping out of the ground, no armies trying to conquer us, just peace and quiet. It's a me, Mario.
Ares has tried to conquer Orario so many times. And he's a major freaking idiot. He keeps trying, but he never succeeds.
Oh,
yeah, I suppose, but can we just get one more person for our shift ends? Just to break the monotony.
Ha ha ha!
Yeah,
well, it looks like your prayers were answered. Here comes someone now.
Thank you, Ganesha-sama. Oh, Ganesha's the freaking best. His cat, you wanna know what his name is?
What?
Ganesha. And you wanna know what he constantly shouts?
Ganesha?
I am Ganesha.
I guess.
In fact, you want to know what the name of his home is?
Ganesha.
I am Ganesha.
Goodness.
And you want to know what the entrance to that home is?
I am Ganesha.
No, it's through his crotch.
Oh, God.
Look, here, let me show you. The I am Ganesha. And I'll try to find it, give it for you. Hang on. It's really... The I am... Like,
I hope we don't get struck down.
This is Ganesha.
Oh, it's one of the Indian deities.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the home to his crotch makes sense.
Yeah, he's the Ganesha. He's the god of the people. This is his personality. He was practically
He's a gay stereotype.
He was practically all of Familia's money, making the Ganesha fairly haul into huge shame of himself. Also, they would get after himself. And protected to the citizens' reputation and position means nothing to him. He'll even get gods and goddesses involved if he so desires. Which also happen for really renting his name, such as I am Ganesha. But yes, yeah, the I am Ganesha. It's let's see if I can find a statue. Actually, let's see if I have a picture of the statue. Is it? Yeah, no. Oh, boo. But yeah, the I am Ganesha is freaking great. The entrance is through the crotch. I think honest to God, it's a detail I'll skip down on the anime, but apparently I think the light novel made reference to the fact that you have to go through his crotch. There is another way in, but it's more humiliating.
His crotch, what's more humiliating than his crotch?
Well, there's a staff entrance, and you had to take a guess.
You have to shove it up your ass to get to it.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's more embarrassing.
You want it? We'll choose. Anus or crotch.
Crotch.
I don't know. I would not go in.
No, you know what? Yeah, I won't go either.
You know, you won't be the first one. It's even sometimes even the gods have to say no. It was a man.
Would probably be happy.
Oh, Zeus is not there. He left actually. Like before this series started, the main story starts, he left 14 or so years ago. After he failed to kill the one-eyed black dragon. As well as Hera. The Hera family is also gone.
So they just fucked off?
Well, they were banished.
Oh.
And Araz's word is law. If you are gone, you are gone. Don't ever come back to Arario.
aka they're dead.
No, they're not dead. They're still alive. They're just banished.
All right.
I bet one at that. He was probably a good 200 Selch, and with enough muscle to remind him a little too much of the king of Arario, Otter. However, unlike the captain of the Freya familia, this man had a friendly look about him. Rich, earth-colored hair and a friendly tan face with a small but welcoming smile. His clothes were a little ragged, the red cloak on his back seemed to be the only thing that seemed well taken care of. The rest was in some state of disrepair. His shirt, a size too small, was frilled at the bottom and could do with a bit of cleaning. His pants were much the same, only they were just so caked with dirt and mud that even though the pants were black, both guards either they were filthy. In many cases, he seemed a perfect picture of a farmer, or to quickly realize that was not the case. Three things made them realize this. First were arm guards he was wearing. They had little dirt on them, but were clearly well taken care of, and both could tell well made. They guessed they were made of adamantine, which made their curiosity for who was approaching them grow. Unless legs were greaves, which, like the arm guards, had to be made of adamantine and were well cared for, despite the mud. But the thing that really caught their attention was the sword hanging off his side. The weapon, which hung from his side so naturally that it was as if part of his body, had to be a Hephaestus weapon. An expensive one at that. It was a long sword, or maybe even a great sword. The handle black shined in the daylight, and looked as if it had been made to match the scaled talons of a dragon. At the very bottom of its hilt was a large sapphire, emitting an aura that demanded anyone who gazed about give it and its wielder their utmost respect. However, there was one thing, even above the sword, the two noticed and immediately alarmed them. The two of them were level 2 and level 3, and thus could sense the power coming off another adventurer, and the power coming off this man was terrifying. He had to be a level 6, there was no way it was lower than that. The air practically pulsed with his power, and both knew. If he wanted to get by them, there was no way they were going to stop him.
RPG mechanics would be...
Well, leveling up is not as simple as you may think it is. Let me explain. How leveling up in Danmachi works is that, yes, you gain Excellion or converted into XP for your individual stats, but it's only if you exercised in them. Like, if you ran around a lot, then no doubt your agility is going to shoot up. If you use magic, your magic attack is going to go up. If you tank hits, your endurance is going to go up. If you deal damage, strength. If you're rather quick and fast, dexterity. Otherwise, like those are the 4 or 5 main stats. Here's the individual ranks that they go up. Between 0 to 99, it's an I. 100 to 199, that's a H. It's 200.
Okay, I get it.
200 to 299, that's a G. 300 to 399, it's an F. If 400 to 499 is an E. 500 to 599 is a D. 6 to 699, C. 700 to 799 is a B, 800 to 899 is an A, and a 900 to a 999 is an S.
Okay.
But that's not the end. You see, leveling up is not just gaining enough experience and then boom, you level up. No. You have to go on an adventure. Like something that's really, really personal to yourself. Like something
Wolf. Okay.
Listen, I had to explain this to you, Wolf. I had to explain this. Okay.
My brain is melting right now.
Listen, it's almost over. I'm almost finished. When you overcome a challenge that's really personal to yourself, then you'll level up. And all your stats reset to 0. But they technically are still there as a foundation for the next series of stats. And of course, like typical RPG mechanics, it will become harder as you need stronger enemies to defeat. There, now we're done.
All right.
My brain is melted right now.
For now.
Like honestly, man, I'm being drained today.
Listen, Ninja, we're not finished yet. Just wait until I get into magic. It's actually actually, magic is pretty simple in itself. See, most adventurers only have 3 spell slots for life. And there's only 2 types of magic: acquired magic and innate magic, if I remember correctly. Elves are more likely to have magic, and actually have 4 spell slots, unlike everybody else who gets 3.
Alright, let's just continue.
Okay, yep, alright. The man, whoever he was no ordinary traveler or tourist simply coming to see the great city of Varario. Finally, the man arrived. A smile on his face that showed no signs of ill intent, which helped the 2 guards come down, if only a little bit. Alright, Achilles, you may now speak.
All right. Afternoon, gentlemen.
Afternoon, traveler. What brings you to Arario?
An old friend of mine asked me to check up on his grandson, who, I'm told, is currently residing here.
How generous of you. Do you plan on becoming an adventurer?
Not really. This is just some case when someone gives the youngsters some trouble. My adventuring days are gone.
Done. You used to be an
Yep.
You used to be an adventurer?
Many years ago, the circumstances forced me to leave Orario. Fuck, that sounds stupid. And I've been gone ever since.
How many years has it been?
Let me think. 15,000 years. About 15, I think.
The guard shared a look. That number didn't seem like a coincidence. Or their suspicions were right, they did not want to voice them. At least not yet. Well, welcome back. I hope things haven't changed too much since you were last here.
Thank you. We'll see. That being said, if I was looking for information, where should I begin?
The guild's generally a good place to go, but if you're looking for someone, you might want to try Mamma Mia's place. The hostess
Mamma Mia. There's an actual goddess named Mamma Mia.
No, that's not a goddess. It's a dwarf. A really tall dwarf.
Ah, so it defeats the fucking purpose of a dwarf.
If she is... Dude, you don't want to mess with Mamma Mia, though. She is terrifying.
Alright. I'll take your word for it.
Like, she's a former adventurer and everything. And the woman was a level 6. And well, she was a captain of the Freya Familia.
Yes.
Alright.
And she will not hesitate to break you in two.
Yes. Just
A reminder, she's a dwarf. So she will not hesitate. And there's a reason why he usually died in dashing at Mamma Mia's as a death sentence. It's yes, don't mess with Mamma Mia.
wait. Why the fuck is it wrong to pick up girls in the tent?
Is that the name of the series that we're reading?
Translated, yes, that's what it's called.
Oh
But-
no!
But
Fuck me, it's the same one.
But even
Oh no!
listen, shut it. You get no ejections. You've lost your right to eject. I hereby revoke your civil rights to eject. Now listen,
Well, it's better than Mad Hat, at
listen
least.
it's far better actually. Even the English fans just call it Danmachi. Like,
Yeah.
honest to God, the Reds just call it r/Danmachi. Because no one wants to try pronouncing that name. Alright. And the hostess of fertility. Everyone goes there at once, and Mama makes sure to remember faces. It's all on the main drone, so you won't miss it. But be careful. He has got a bit of a temper.
Okay. Okay, wait. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you both very much. Have a nice day.
You as well. Two men watch the man walk away. Both wait and make sure he is well after earshot before they turn each other. 15 years?
Yeah.
We need to tell Ganesha-sama.
Agreed.
But yes, Ganesha is head of security for... He's like, he's actually like all the security purposes, like guards and whatnot, that's usually the Ganesha Familia. Right, of course you don't lose. Like, the Ganesha Familia love their god, but sometimes he's a bit much when he spends all their money on the most extravagant things.
Now, like
you-
every. Okay, let me make a meme. Every god in in the anime, gods of useless.
Well, there's actually a rule preventing them from using their powers.
Okay.
You see, Orano's pretty much said, you're not allowed to use your Arcanum unless I grant you permission to, and 90 times out of 10, I do not give you the frickin' permission to. If you use your Arcanum and he knows you did, you're frickin' out, you're going back to heaven.
Oh, so it's like the elder gods in the MK lore, but those they don't do jack shit because they're lazy.
No, Orano's is actually helpful. Oh, and mind you, actually, the gods came down to the lower world because they wanted to be entertained. So they were willing to even lose their divine abilities just to be able to experience life as a mortal. And before you ask, Ninja, yes, Zeus does exist, but no, there isn't 200 sons of Zeus running around.
Why? Come on.
Because there's actually a rule. Gods cannot have children.
But
well, not exact. Okay, well, kind of, yes, but not really. Their children aren't exactly related to them directly by blood. So no, there aren't demigods. But technically, the children that makes up the familia are considered their children. Just not directly through blood. It's actually more indirectly through the method of the
My brain is getting fried right now.
Listen, this is why I told you need to do this on your own. Because I'm going to have to explain to you some of the mechanics.
Honestly, right now I'm so exhausted. I think I want to tap out for the day.
Just keep reading. How about this? We complete one chapter. We finish this first chapter. I read to you some stupid debts, and then you can go about your day.
Okay.
Sound like a deal?
Sounds like a good deal.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just finish this chapter never read a Madhat fic for a long time.
Your idea is if we're not going to come back to this fic. We are going to come back to this fic. In fact, that's next week.
Yeah.
This fic is next week.
Yeah. As long as I want a huge break from Madhat because it's just literal drudgery reading.
Anyways, eventually his eyes caught sight of a sign with such a title and turned to enter establishment.
Hello.
A few girls in waitresses' outfits greeted him as he entered. They seemed to be currently cleaning and preparing for later, and he took notice of the fact that there were currently no customers. All the girls seemed startled by his presence, and his eye caught a couple of them reaching for something. But they were afraid of going further when a young gray-haired girl approached them. Seer Flover.
Oh, I think you saw the one. You showed us the clip where the main character's face ended up on her butt.
Oh no, that's a different character.
The fuck?
Yes, this is a part harem anime, so you gotta have those shenanigans.
Oh, great! It's a harem one.
Yeah, I just need to get a right image without showing you guys any spoilers, because, it's not really much of a spoiler. Because if you know your Norse myth, then you're going to guess something really major with Seer.
Wait, Seer, Aesir. So just something Norse myth.
This sounds familiar. Oh, it's a bunny girl.
No, she's a waitress. Hang on. There's a reason why I'm not showing you.
Come on, show us what's the normal outfit.
Oh, her normal outfit? Hang on, just give me a view.
The one that we normally see here in the show. Come on, dude.
Okay, hang on. I'm pulling her up right now. Do not let her cook, period.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Aesir. Wait.
Aesir. So she's one of the Norse gods related to Odin and stuff. Maybe Lady Sif?
Her name's Seer. There's a goddess who went underneath the alias of Seer once.
Okay, Aesir. Old.
No. Oh,
if you guess right,
the
I'll
love
show you.
Goddess.
What was her? And her name is.
I can't remember her name. It's not. It's not Freya. It's something else.
You actually got it.
Freya.
Yeah, her name's Freya, the goddess of love, beauty, war, fertility, and fate.
And whoring.
Oh yeah, she is horny.
Yes. She makes Aphrodite look normal.
Honest God, it's actually the truth. She's horny. She's horny in Danmachi. Here.
No, Freya in Norse mythology is way hornier. She is willing to sleep with all types of animals.
Oh, no, she's not as horny as not as horny as she is in the myth. This is Freya. This is what she normally dresses like.
Of course, of course, the artists draw her outfit like that. The writers are horny.
Well, this is Like this is only some of what she actually has, and then this like maximum cleavage is the thing.
Yeah.
And hell, let's see
Yeah.
here.
It basically, Aesir means I don't know,
The race.
go-
The race of Norse gods.
yeah, or singular ass. That's what it says in the Wikipedia. Or
Yeah, she is the most beautiful goddess around. You want to know how you can know this for certain?
She's the only one with a chest.
No, she's not. No, a lot of them have chests. But here's Ishtar. Like here,
Whoa.
there is an alternative Ishtar, and Ishtar is the actual whore.
No. Freya's the whore. Ishtar is a stalker.
No, she's a whore in Dunmachi.
I'm talking about mythology here.
I know, but in freaking Dunmachi, she runs the freaking whore district.
What?
Ishtar runs the entire pleasure district.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Okay.
she's literally the goddess of whores.
All right. So okay.
Okay.
I believe we have missed. Oh, whatever.
But yes. Oh, by the way, Freya is horny for our main character,
Of course.
and she's also yandere.
And what?
She's a yandere.
Oh.
To a degree.
Run!
Oh, let me explain. It makes sense if you consider what it's like she's a goddess of. She's love, so of course it's actually generating love. She's fertility, so of course that means she wants to jump his bones. She's war, so it means that her love for him may go beyond certain bounds if she feels as if her love is being threatened. She is fate, so she does care about seeing him shine brightly. So it's not as if she will directly interfere at all times, but she does want to see him grow stronger. Like, it kind of makes sense.
All right.
Oh, shit. Yes. Anyway, who wants to voice the girl? In fact, this is Seer, actually.
No.
1 in 20, you... Okay, we're all going to pick up number between 1 and 20.
1.
15.
10. Yay!
Yay! You win?
Yes, I get the voice Seer.
Yay,
Good.
I win!
Oh, no, you don't win yet. Because guess what? Oh,
No.
actually, I'm going to voice for you as well. I like Ryu. Ryu's one of the best waifus.
Yes, my goal is trying to avoid being a girl.
I'm sorry, sir, but we're not open yet.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I only came here because I was told this might be a good place to get some information.
Who wants to be Mamma Mia?
All right, okay. Question: the guy I'm voicing, is he the OC or is someone else?
He is the OC, yes.
Okay, so I got right on the mark. Nice.
Yeah, okay, 1 in 20, you guys. Who wants to voice Mamma Mia?
I pick 20.
1.
Did you voice Mamma Mia?
Darn it!
I just hope
Well, at least she's a dwarf, a tall dwarf. So I have to come up. I have to come up with a Scottish woman.
No. Talking Italian accent.
No.
Because she's Mamma Mia.
No.
You know, why?
No, just sound like you're about to beat. Just sound like you're just about to beat somebody, and if they so much as wrong you, if they try to wrong you.
So
or just
dwarf.
sneeze.
Yes.
So just if they just sneeze wrong.
All right. The problem is I'm trying to have the feminine sounding, like unless I do the Dr. Girlfriend part.
And well, actually, try putting on a falsetto voice, but then at the same time deepening it.
I
like this. Like try.
I don't like this.
Anyways, your lights now. Water.
What are you girls doing about?
Okay, no, it's more like, what are all you girls doing standing about? You know what, I'll do it.
I can't do it. Like, I can't do female voices.
You know what, fine, I'll do it.
Good.
Achilles.
It's a live and breathe.
No.
Oh, I know it.
Why about
Should I voice? Mia?
Achilles?
As I live and breathe, Mia Grant. God, how are you? You absolute goddess.
He wrapped his arm around her, gave her a hug, which despite her shock and the shock of all the girls of the car, she quickly pretended, Achilles, what are you doing here?
Straight to the point, I see. You never were one for unnecessary chit-chat. Well, to the point is simply, I was asked to check it on a young man, and I came here to hope that you might be able to help him find him.
Has he done something wrong?
Well, he's an OC, so he has done something wrong.
Oh no, the character, the person he's actually checking in on is the main character.
Then the OC then?
No, this is the OC currently. Achilles is the OC. The main character the main character is not an OC. He's a character in the canon.
Okay. Oh no, nothing like that. His great grandfather just wanted me to check in on him. Make sure he didn't get in too much trouble.
Alright, I suppose I can help, but only if you buy something.
Very well, I'm thirsty after all.
You quickly had the girls go fetch some drink and something to snack on. The two waited patiently. Once food and drink was before them, they two continued. So who is this kid you're looking for?
You don't have to worry. Apparently he's a good kid. As for a description of him, apparently he's at least 660 kelch. Selch. Though he probably grown some. I'm told he's got white hair and red eyes and goes by the name of Bell Cranell.
The
Freeze. Everyone freezes. Oh, our hero master.
Kill just laughed.
Listen, he doesn't have it's not that he's incapable of having one, it's that he doesn't want one. He started out wanting one, then didn't want one, just wanted one girl, got it anyways, just because. Listen.
Is he currently banging that girl?
No, he's finding after her. He's still pursuing her. But he does have options in case the author wants to end it early. He does have one option. What did you have?
Yeah, but just good.
Listen, hormones are when you're coming into your teens, hormones are a big thing regarding this guy, especially considering who his grandfather is. He was bound to be manipulated somehow.
Oh no, his grandfather is Zeus, isn't he?
The bartender went silent, and Achilles looked around the bar and noticed all the girls looking at him. He turned back to Mia and noticed he had fallen silent as well. He was now looking at him with serious eyes. It
appears you know him.
What's your interest in Belle?
No particular interest. As I said, I'm just here because of his grandfather asked him to check him on him.
His grandfather's dead.
His grandfather... Speak English! Or Greek! Whatever we speak in this weird world.
Kione.
Whatever. Who told you that?
Belle did.
That's why he said don't mention him.
Meaner was giving a confused laugh. Because he continued.
Is it my line or... Okay.
That is your line.
Okay. The old leecher told me not to mention him or say he's been the one who sent me. At first I thought it was something else, but knowing the old man, he's probably got one of his weird little plans in his head.
You see, when the room was still silent. He looked around and noticed that all the girls looked ready to pounce. The blonde elf, Liu, especially. Hang on. Give me a few. Give me a few minutes. Give me a
It's all
while.
Zeus's plan to have a harem through his grandson.
Adopted.
Adopted.
Like I said, they can't have. They're not allowed. Listen, they don't have any actual children in my blood. Otherwise, being the grandson of Zeus would be very big. Yeah, this is her adventuring outfit. Here's her maid. And here's what she looked like in the past. It's aka when she was still an adventurer.
Okay.
I think it's even a point that she makes that she's not very, she doesn't have a whole lot of womanly features, but that certainly doesn't stop Belle. Because two things. One, he still thinks that he looks pretty. And number two, he actually has a thing for elves.
Oh no. Oh no, he's a Dark Eldar lover.
Oh no, not that.
No, he's more like an Eldar lover.
Well, actually, we don't see any dark elves. We see like one dark elf, and it's I think his name is Hogni.
Hogni.
I love it how we just always activate his OCD.
Yep, it's Hogni Ragnar.
Ragnar.
But anyway, so he turns back to me. And, well, now it says certainly not relax. All right, let's continue.
Right, he's the only. Yeah, currently, Hogni is the only dark elf in the series, but he is the king of the dark elves.
Dark elves, are they from the Norse mythology?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
Especially he turned back to Mia, who, while not quite a sense, was certainly not reaxed.
Okay, my line?
Yep.
Mia, you wouldn't have mind to start something, would you? Because while I'm out of practice, I suspect you are too, and a few level 4s are not going to make things easier.
You reacted instantly, because just as she was about to pull out something out of her apron, the pressure fell over the room with this after her tricks. The man Achilles was strong. Everyone of them had felt it when he came in. The pressure that rolled off of him. Wait a minute, hang on. Wait, is it? Hang on. Hold on. I'm doing a comparison real quick. Oh my god, this chapter's actually longer than Gay Hammer Fantasy Battles.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh
no! I'm not reading another long-ass chapters.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, let's just get at the end of the scene.
No, we got time. We can make it to the end of this chapter.
Okay.
Oh,
no, we'll probably not have enough time to read the stupid devs, but fine.
You probably do. Let's keep going.
All right. Well, it's been nice talking to you again, Mia. We'll have to do some proper catching up sometime soon. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear I'll be learning anything here. It all feels with the hair-made stereotypes. I'll go check at the guild to see if they can't help me out.
I will say one thing. I won't exactly call harem any stereotypes. Surprisingly, Danmachi is some, but it makes sense in terms of characters. Like you're going and ask me the typical harem anime stereotypes, and I'll tell you who the characters are that they exist.
let's just move on.
Then just go ahead and ask. I can answer them.
The princess.
Kind of. But not really. At the same time, yes, but also at the right time, no. Her name's Ice Wallenstein. Ask the next one.
I don't know, but just continue. I want to continue.
Yeah, okay, what about the girls who has very obvious feelings, but the main character is...
We know about tsunderes. The tsunderes are the most common thing in harems.
Oh, tsunderes? Actually? Hang on.
Name me one anime that does not have a tsundere.
Well, there is no tsundere made girl, I can tell you that. There is a tsundere, but he's a guy. And he has a reason for doing so.
Male tsunderes don't exist.
Well, but they do. They do exist.
Oh yeah,
male tsunderes do exist.
Yeah,
And
no,
he
no,
is-
no. I know. Vegeta
And
is
his
one of them.
name is Bet Loga. The Vanguard, the Hatamari, or the werewolf of the Loki Familia.
AKA the guy you use as a profile picture. Probably.
Yep.
Looks similar.
Yeah, it looks similar. And guess what? Close as possible to Fenrir.
It's not like it's not like I have gay feelings for you, Belle.
Oh no, he doesn't actually. He actually hates his guts.
And not in the sexual kind.
No. It's more like he insults him because he wants him to actually get stronger. They're like, you're weak, I'm gonna make fun of you for being weak. So try and prove me wrong, asshole. The only girl I would say that is kind of, maybe, but not really Stingray. Yeah. But even then, it sounds like she could have felt feelings for him, considering that in the past life, they were step siblings.
They're step
Don't
siblings.
F your sister!
But they're not blood related, so it doesn't count.
No! Still don't F your sister, you degenerate!
Well, in her past life, she was a half-elf.
Still don't F your sister.
Let me guess, you have a lot of siblings. That's why you have that reaction.
Also, you need to watch the How to Survive a Harem anime by Mother's Basement.
I mean, you know one thing though, the Argonaut certainly didn't care about that role. Well, I think he made like quite a few passes at her. And like saying, you know, I would actually like to peek in on you while you're bathing to see how you've grown.
Alright, let's continue.
But the Argonaut's kind of a clown in that sense. Yeah, that's Fina. That's who she was in her past life.
Yeah.
Desu.
Uh,
Sorry. They walked out, passing by the girls who were still picking themselves off the ground, unable to do anything but look at a stranger who was now leaving the bar.
Alright, my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and one more thing. Feel free to tell Freya I'm here, and she'll learn soon enough. I'm not from you. If not from you, then from that little spy there.
He's gesturing towards Seer. That was actually like one of the many theories that existed about Seer. Because everyone pretty much knew that there was something suspicious about Seer. Here, so you narrowed it down to like three things. A, she was a part of the fairy familia. B, she's a spirit of Freya. Or C, it's straight up Freya.
And then it's
Yep.
revealed straight up Freya.
It's straight up Freya. In fact, that's not even the original Seer. Here, that's just Seer. The Seer that we know is just Freya in another mask. The original Seer is Helen, and who made a deal with Freya a long time ago that in return for being able to impersonate Freya every now and again, she has to give up her original name, which was Seer.
Okay.
This was revealed very recently, so and this fanfic came out long before that was
Yep.
revealed.
Alright. Is that it?
No, that's not it. We're keep going. We're still going. Hang on. Here you go.
See you later, Mia.
He finished, his smile having resumed its spot on its face as he finally left the bar. Killy's now gone. Seer turned to Mia. Who was that?
I heard that.
Besides, she felt the eyes of the other girls all turned to her. Oh, for the answer, she wiped sweat from her brow. That was Achilles Caesar, former captain of the Zeus Familia, and the only person to have ever survived a fight with the one-eyed black dragon. To clarify, there were the big main three monsters: the Behemoth, the Leviathan, and the one-eyed black dragon. The Zeus and Hera family managed to destroy both of those things. The one-eyed black dragon, they didn't succeed.
And thus they got kicked out, apparently.
Yeah, they were weakened heavily. They lost all of their members.
Oh.
Yeah, they
So
were.
why?
So
Well-
are they just up in heaven getting replenished?
As they fell out of fame, and I think it was actually a coordinated effort from both the Freya and Loki familia to then get them out. But yeah, they've lost their power base. They were practically unable to do anything. They had maybe a few members survive, but not enough to make a difference. Like, especially as it was in like, it was revealed very recently that the vice captain and the captain of the Hera familia and the vice captain of the Zeus familia actually managed to survive. But they didn't live for very long. And honest to God, guess who won the what was her name? Althea? Was that her name? Yeah, it was Althea. Guess who Althea is related to?
Whoa.
She was Belle's aunt.
Oh, okay.
And she was a very powerful Avenger, but she was going to die rather or not. Like, her fauna only extended her life, but she wasn't going to live for very long. She was only 24.
All right, let's just continue.
Yep. Mia, for her part, looked down at her hand. It was shaking. It had done that for years. She, too, turned to the entrance. Past her as the counting announced, weaker. Achilles made his way towards the guild. Intent on finding Bell, he could feel eyes on him from some adventures. They liked the other consensus level, and given that he was a new face, they were unsure of what to make of him. That was fine for him. As long as he didn't cause trouble, he didn't mind the stairs.
We brought in another hall. Wait, didn't we,
Oh.
Bell-sama?
Oh, right, it's Lily. It's Lily. Hey, the second lolly.
Oh,
No, no, no! Don't you dare! Don't you dare, Wolf!
Well, you better choose your number.
1.
And
9.
come on. All right. Here you go. All right, and congratulations, Ninja, you're voicing her.
Exactly. So,
Play the fuck,
you lolicon.
you jerk!
This is what she looks like.
Ah, she looks like Draphelia.
Oh no, I'm also an animal. Oh.
Well, you're actually a hobbit.
Hobbit?
What's with
Yeah.
the ears then?
That's her magic. Cinderella.
Cinderella.
That's what I call it. Hang on. Race Prum. But despite how that's spelled, it is not Palom, it's Prum. Yeah, Cinderella. Yeah. Yep.
I'm a freaking lolly.
Hey, listen, good news is you're 1 year older than the main character.
How old is the main character? Like, I'm a freaking lolly. How am I?
Wait. What? Human. Male. Age 14. White. Eye color red. Ah, I'm taller than him.
I think we're all taller than him, but you listen,
Yeah.
he just turned 14. And like he's only 14 years old. Okay, wait. I don't know what. I'm gonna
And
check
of course, he looks generic. Generic anime protagonist.
Hold on, I need to check something quick. Why is this thing? Oh, what? Hang on,
I'm a lolly. Yay! I am a lolly.
why does it say? What happened in the last volume?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I need to check something right quick. Give me a few.
Oh no. Oh, fuck. Can we just continue? We gotta finish up the chapter. Do your research later.
I'm doing it now. Just hang on. I need to check something. What happened in the recent volume?
Why don't you do it before we left? I didn't have to then. I'm good now. I can hike forever.
I need to check something.
Now I can
What,
do it for hours.
did what happened think? Did I think? Did what happened actually think it happened?
What? Can we just move on?
Yes.
Hang on.
I'm looking at these weird.
I'm
looking.
it's like, yeah. Oh my god.
Yep, we activated his Yep.
No.
Come on. Come on, we have a show. We have a show.
No. No. I just need to check something. I just need a bookmark. Okay. Just need to check something real quick. Give me a few. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Yeah. What?
Okay. I now know what. I'll read this up later.
Okay. I'm just
Oh
looking
boy!
at.
Like I knew something. I knew something really bad was gonna happen. I knew something really freaking intense was gonna happen in Volume 17. Anyways,
All right,
anyways, at least it's Lolly.
we brought in another good haul, didn't we, Bill Summer?
Okay, pretty. His
Oh,
enhanced
God.
hearing picked to the name he was searching for, and he quickly turned his head. His eyes quickly found the boy. Just as his cry, coming out of the dungeon with what Achilles soon was feeling. Yep, maybe we could celebrate tonight.
Really think that it would be better if we saved money. You never know when we'll need for a rainy day. Wait,
Maybe-
no, little Palom girl?
Prom.
Is that... Oh, that's my character. I'm the
Yeah, that's your character. It's not. Yes, and it's not
Okay,
Palom. It's Prom.
No, it's No, it's
No.
Palom.
No, it's
Palom.
Prom.
Why is
Nick-
there a PA?
And it's weird, but it's Prom.
There's no R.
Yes, there is. The two L's are an R. And Prom.
That makes no sense.
That's I know. But this was I think this is actually something that Don Machi Reddit brought up. Hang on. Don Machi Reddit Palms.
Can we just continue?
Okay.
We get.
Okay, here it is. What exactly is a prume? It basically means prume is actually just another word for hobbit.
All right, we'll just continue. I'm a hobbit, okay? I'm a hobbit and a lolly. But
No, you're a prume. You're a prume. You're a freaking prume. That's your race. Hey, so shut the frick up. You're gonna like it. A little prume girl with a large backpack said, "Okay, who wants to be Wealth?"
Be Wealth.
Yes, Wealth Crozo.
Benefits.
You are one of the greatest bros to have ever lived. If you are a sword, you are a blacksmith of great capability, and you are the lover of the goddess Hephaestus.
Oh, you also have cool red
wait,
hair.
goddess Hephaestus?
Hey,
That's
they
fine.
can look like however they want.
Of course, Japan. Japan can't just simply do anything simple. They had to gender bend.
They're the
Hey, the good news
masters
is
of
you're-
gender bending.
Hey, listen, the good news is you're the only person that ever saw underneath her eye patch and still did lose your erection. I'm not joking.
Alright.
I'm not joking, by the way. A lot of it's like the second they saw what Underwear was underneath of Isis' eye patch, a lot of men that expressed their love for her, like, no.
Why?
It-
It's just a gaping hole and they just go,
Unclear, you never know.
Unclear, you never know. Okay.
Hang on, like you never know.
It's
Also,
an item. Yep.
it's unclear, but it's like that's the one thing that turns them off forever. Like you get
Except
that,
for wealth.
except for Wolf. Him and Estia actually, they both seen underneath what's underneath her eye patch, and they didn't think any differently of her.
All right, let's just continue.
Oh, by the way, a little fun fact I actually figured out. My buddy pointed this out. I actually noticed it on my second watch through the anime. Her hips slightly misaligned.
Nice.
Like one of her laces is actually lower than the other.
Nice.
Like even in her best attempt to look as beautiful as possible, she still has a few deformities.
Poor Hephaestus.
Hey, listen, you get to screw a great blacksmith. That's all I can say. Listen, so you can screw the goddess of fortune. So who wants to be wealth?
All right.
1 to 20, choose your number.
10.
Mm. 3.
Congratulations, Ninja, you're right on the money.
Yes.
uh,
What does he sound?
And try something like an older brother. Like, not a dude bro, but like an older brother.
Come on, Lily. Lily. You can't always be thinking about finances.
Oh, you're also voicing the lolly as well.
No, but isn't Lily not the lolly?
No, Lily is the lolly.
No, because the little palm girl says Lily thinks.
Yeah, that's her name.
She talks in the third person?
Yeah.
oh, that's just beautiful. People talking in the third person are the most insane
Someone
people.
has to.
Yeah, she talks in the third person. And I probably should mention this to you, but when you've lived the life she has, she kind of developed this mindset, and she kind of screws over her adventurers. Belle was the only one that showed anything remotely resembling kindness to her.
All right, let's just continue.
Because chuckled at hearing the banter. Or even sorry for a moment to listen in. Who wants to voice a Renard named Haruhime?
Oh
Benefits. Benefits. You are a hot fox girl.
How is that a benefit?
Well, that is a benefit to some.
You're also royalty. You're also
No,
royalty. You're still inter.
no, no.
Yes.
1 through 20, Ninja. You better choose.
Time to choose.
1.
No,
Gotcha.
one. 2.
Yes.
What?
Since you decided to pick a lower number, I'll have to roll T4 instead.
Shoot.
No.
Alright, hang on. Just need to pull my dice roller right quick. I'll let you guys know what the result is. Congratulations, Ninja, your voice. Just joking. No, not feeding your Haruhime.
Okay.
Since I'll be straight up honest, this time I was trying to screw you over, Ninja.
I knew that you were gonna.
So I'm voicing the fox girl.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Where should I start?
Right here.
Wait. Then how about something small? A nice dinner, maybe some games back home.
And Renard in Eastern-style clothing suddenly said, clapping her hands. The others took a moment to think on this just before nodding.
That sounds accessible.
Well,
All right, Pirate.
well,
Yes.
Oh no! It's me, Yosh. Then let's get this all squared away and head back home.
you guys can go ahead. I'll turn the magic zones.
Are you sure, Bill Summer?
Yeah, you guys go get things ready, and I'll meet you guys at home.
Well, if you're sure.
A quick bit farewell, they parted ways, with Belle heading towards the guild. Seeing his goal moving away, Achilles followed after. As he did so, Bell's party passed him, and Nicky noticed the alarmed looks he was getting from the red-haired young man and the black-haired girl. He gave them a reassuring nod. Okay, who wants to voice Mikoto?
Mikoto.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Her name is Mikoto Yamamoto. I remember quickly.
No.
Yep, Yamamoto Mikito. You were a familiar member of the Takemikazuchi family. You are in love with Takemikazuchi. You are friends with Haruhime, and you aren't. Choose your numbers. Choose your freaking number, boy.
1.
11.
Oh, you chose a higher number. Okay, I'll roll D11 then. Sorry, D20. Oh wait, no, there's a D12. I'll choose a D12. And let me see. Fine. Latvian, you voice Mikoto.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll get you one. I'll get you notably ninja.
Oh, come on. He has suffered enough.
Yes. I like suffering from the bad hat. And
I'll get you one day. I
you're.
don't know.
I'm waiting just for Meta to show up so that Meta will screw up so that he can.
And
Okay.
how dare you wish death upon your fellow guest?
Oh, what the hell, man?
Well, look, it's almost 2 hours and he's probably still asleep.
Listen. Anyways,
Did you feel that?
Yes. I'm not sure I ever felt something that powerful. Maybe a dick in my ass.
What are you talking about? Nothing. I just think it's best if we avoid that guy.
Lily and Haruhime looks behind that at the figure currently walking away from them. Neither of them saw any reason to disagree, so they simply nodded and continued on. Who wants to voice Aina?
That's the one where Belle's face ended up on her butt.
Nope.
Okay.
She's the half-elf.
Well, duh.
Yeah, nope. Nope. 1.
5.
Really? You gotta make me roll a d6?
I don't know. Roll dick 6.
Oh, Ninja, first roll. You get to voice Aina. Congratulations.
Yes.
Screw you!
You get what you fucking deserve.
And thank you, Dice Gods.
I hate you. I hate you. You're only doing it because you lowered the range.
What? No, it was a d6.
No. You lower, you basically go, oh yeah, so whoever gets the highest number, that's the die roll we're gonna go to instead of D20.
Because D20 is 1 out of 20. I want to lower the chances so we can get more accurate numbers. Aina-san.
Hi, Belle-kun. How are you?
I'm alright.
That's good. Did you just come back from the dungeon?
Sound more energetic, but feel like you're about to seep back some rage if you hear something bad.
I am not. This is the voice I'm doing. That's
Yep, we had a pretty good day, so we're gonna have a small party at home.
That sounds nice. I'm glad things are going so well.
Yeah, things seem to be finally getting back to.
Belle-kun?
As where she realized that the entire guild had gone quiet. Dora noticed that many adventurers were now staring at the entrance. She turned her head and saw a man saying to her. He was big. It was definitely an adventurer. But other than that, she didn't know why he was garnering so much focus. She turned her back toward Belle, her head back to Belle, and noticed he was staring at the man too.
Belle-kun? What's wrong?
He's stronger than Ice Sun.
Okay, pretty strong. Continue.
Her eyes widened before flying back to the man. It was then that she noticed he was looking in her direction. More accurately, he was looking at Belle. The man walked towards them, both growling and growing increasingly nervous at each step where he finally stopped in front of Belle.
Bill Cranell.
Cornell.
Cornell.
Yes?
Nice to meet you.
Okay, sound a bit lighter. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
no, sorry, fucking Achilles. Oh, fuck Achilles. Oh, sorry.
The man held out his hand with a broad smile.
Nice to meet you. My name is Achilles Caesar. I
Both
thought
the-
was a different guy. I apologize.
Well, there is a guy that's big, strong, and also pretty. Well, and he's the head of the Freya familia named Otterl.
Otter. His name is Otter.
No, Otterl. His name's. It's weird. It's either Otter or Otterl.
Ear rape Otter. Okay.
Look here. This is what he looks like. Man's buff.
Ah. He also has stupid ears.
He's a Boaz.
Boaz.
Well, yeah, he's part boar. And that's not a coincidence either, considering what he's named after. This is his type. This is his where is it? No, it's not it. Hang on. Where is it? What the frick? Where's his title? Because I know he has a title. What was he called? He's called the King. But this is one of his magic skills. Vana Argana 2. And the man is freaking tough. Otter the Simple.
The simpleton.
Oh, okay.
Yep, he's pretty big important to Freya. In myth, and much like in myth, he is very big in Freya familia. He is the freaking captain. And is a level 7, meaning that he can... If a level 6 is strong, a level 7 pretty much is close. Pretty dang close. But according, since Moria frees, the highest recorded level so far is level 9.
Level 9.
Yes.
Alright.
Now, mind you, each level up brings you slightly closer to divinity.
Yep, let's just go.
Nice to meet you.
Achilles Caesar? Isn't that the name of?
Yeah, but that can't be right.
Yeah, that. My apologies for interrupting your conversation.
Not at all. Belle and I were just sharing some small talk. I was actually trying to figure out where I've heard your name before. I'm sure I've heard it at some point.
Huh! I would certainly hope so. Not to sound vain, but I was forgotten about after only 15 years. I have been offended.
15 years?
Pieces started to fall in place for all those presents
You're
that Isaac provided.
Achilles Caesar, captain of the Zeus Familia.
Belle's eyes widened. He had heard so much about the Zeus Familia. They were the stuff of legends. Entire books were filled with tales of the quests and exploits, including their attempts to complete the Great Quest, only to be defeated on a final piece, the One-Eyed Black Dragon. And this was the captain of that familia. The best of the best. He was standing next to a real-life hero.
That's me. Though I must apologize that I thought like to borrow Belle from you, as there's a few things that we need to talk about. If that's okay with both of you.
Are you not gonna hurt? You're not gonna hurt him, are you?
Oh, by the way,
No.
something out. No, did you said like Perseus is like someone who tries to really be a good kid, right?
Who?
Perseus, you just find him like a really good kid, right?
I think so. I don't remember.
Belle freaking loves heroes. His grandfather pretty much raised him on them. He told him stories about heroes, and then told him stories about how being a hero will give you a harem full of pretty ladies. Listen, his grandfather gave him that idea.
I wonder who.
Let me guess.
Listen, this is what he told him. Peking is a man's romance.
Yep, that sounds like what Zeus would say.
Romance spell.
No. I was actually sent here to help look after the boy. so it would be quite the failure of my part if I harmed him. I give you my word. Bell here won't be harmed by anyone, least of all me.
You know, she didn't completely trust a man. He was a stranger, after all, and a powerful one at that. The clear sincerity in his word did calm her. She had a sigh of relief.
Very well. I'm sure Belle and I can talk more later.
Okay, sure, yeah, that sounds good. I guess I'll talk to you later, Ina-san.
All right, Belkun, get home safely.
Oh, that won't be a problem, son.
I know.
Oh wait, I son. Well, Bell son, Sin, lead the way.
Right. Yeah, to left, Lee. I had her thoughts.
Sis familiar, what's going to happen to Oreo now? Not that they're
Wario! God dang,
Orario! And what's going to happen to Bill?
I know what happens on later in the story. It's gonna be great. Achilles, your line here.
Understandable. Have a good day. You don't. You don't know me, but you're
right here.
Oh wait, sorry. No need to be nervous, Bell, son. I gave my word that no harm will come to you, and I mean it. Then slaps him. A man is only as good as his word, after all.
I'm sorry, it's just that. Well, I've heard so much about this who's familiar. So if you say it next to a member, then not just air, it's Captain. Well, I guess I'm a little nervous.
Understandable. Have a good day.
Okay.
That's the only good modern meme that I like. You don't know me, but you're strong enough to recognize I'm not.
Really? You're not going to give credit to Monkey?
That one is over. That is done to death.
Come on, Monkey.
Are we doing Dark Eldar meme? Are we doing Eldar memes right now?
Oh, no. Dark Eldar memes are for another day.
Those are way more outdated.
What? No, Dark Eldar memes are never outdated.
Okay, they're less outdated than the Monkey meme.
Okay, listen. Listen, I think this is the Dark Elf rating process, if I remember correctly. I think it's, hang on, enslave, rape the men, burn the women, no, it's, enslave the men, burn the women, and burn the women, rape the water. Oh, wait.
Wait, they gonna rape water?
Apparently. Let's just continue.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the game for you. It's gonna take me a while. I need to find it.
I'm losing steam here. Let's just.
Okay, how about this? We'll save the rest of this for another time then.
All right.
For now, stupid debts. So pull on your.
Man, you're gonna have to title this video as like, oh yeah, the first of a new. We end the Mad Hat.
Chapters 4 through 5, plus a new story for next week. New story. Wait, no more, man. Edit. No more Mad Hat for a while.
Mad Hat Rebellion.
Probably never.
Next week, Heroes by the Four Crosses.
Yeah. All right. Let's go from the Tark for more stupid.
I freaking hate the fact that I can't really see these changes. God freaking dang it! I'll have to do it in post edit. I'll do it in post edit. Anyways, aren't you missing something, Ninja?
No.
Yes, you are. You are missing something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I need.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah. Now I need to also change my avatar to get a new avatar for.
Which
for Daimonji? Sure.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be too hard for you.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Chapter 6. Chapter 101. Getting rare and valuable guns isn't worth it. Plasma guns and other rare and valuable weapons are for the rich and the elite. Sometimes you get lucky and one falls in your lap. I finally got all the rubies off that parasword. Otherwise, you're just not going to get one. A weapon pistol is a good example. A solid projectile weapon with so much poison it can break down an orc. If you want to get one and you're not a rogue trader or an inquisitor, you're going to have to storm a pirate base for directions to hidden cache guarded by I guarded my local wars for a key to an underground vault taken over by Tao sympathizers, where the thing is. But I had to go through it because my daughter wanted to give it to her sweetheart as a birthday present. I didn't want to let her go alone, and I'm so stupid I kind of think it was all worth it. So I'm not taking my own advice. I'm going salt to my old age. Stay with a pistol, though.
Oh,
Man, he's a freaking Chad.
Oh yeah, this guy is a Chad. My favorite one of the last reading you guys did was the one where he kills the guy who was about to shoot his daughter. And like, is his daughter like a lesbian?
Yes.
Yeah, that's even funnier.
wait! I thought they didn't love LGBT people in the Imperium. Well, at least they're a little bit more progressive.
They just don't care. They're all about human supremacy. Listen, you do you, but me to kill. Well, listen, we have bigger things to worry about. Your romance does not matter.
Yeah, and make sure it's not something that Slanesh would like.
Oh yeah, especially that. Also, unless you're a heretic, in which case you're also a heretic by relation that you're sleeping with them.
Yes.
That's so stupid. That's guilt by association.
No, that's perfectly acceptable, actually, because if you sleep with someone that is tainted by chaos, you yourself are probably tainted by chaos.
Yep. Chaos is magic STDs.
Yeah, that's still stupid, but whatever. Makes
No,
sense.
that's not stupid. It makes sense.
Yeah, whatever. Everything makes nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense in the Warhammer series. Use customized ammo only if you know what you're fucking doing. Dumb rounds. Inferno shells. Manstopper bullets. Manstopper. I heard that once. Bleeder rounds. Well, those sound pleasant. Amputator rounds. Oh, those sound awesome. Absolutely vicious organ grinder rounds. Oh man. These are all unique types of ammo that can be used with solid projectile weapons. My daughter-in-law is a gunslinger, which is also from Texas, from Gunmetal City, and she's got a collective of all of them. Half of them are incredibly situational. Can save your life if you use it right, and get you killed if you use them wrong. Bleeder rounds are amazing against cultists, but against Necrons, they're worthless. Because Necrons don't fucking bleed, no matter how much you wish to. Because the Predator lied to us. Yeah, when I met my daughter-in-law for the first time, she learns that members of her gang weren't as good as with their weapon as she was.
I wonder what happened. Hey, what's shooting a bleeder round into a Necron?
103.
It sounds
Don't
like a
get
good idea.
cute with fire. Oh, my sister goes off on a rant every time something like this happens. Yeah, you might want to feel like a badass when you douse someone you hate with flammable liquid, leave a trail with it, and ignite the trail. Sure, you could just blast them with a flamer. But what could go wrong? Oh, right. A slight breeze could break the trail, and he could escape and stab you with that shiv that he was hiding. Or both. Oops.
Don't mess with Leviathan command centers. Look, with the galaxy the way it is, we have as many big guns as we can get. A Leviathan isn't exactly a Titan, but it's still got a big damn cannon, and I'd like to see it fire at the enemy as much as possible. As such, sticking around with its eternal mechanics because of a bet isn't recommended. I'll be standing by taking pictures when a general canvass you. Last time this happened, he ordered the two who did it strapped to one of the shells. Damn, did they get them by some mileage.
Okay. Number 105. Don't mess with Titans. Especially Teen Titans. Except where Teen Titans go, you can fuck them up.
Yeah, unfortunately, these Titans are about the size of cities.
You better go to church before church comes to you.
Basically, everything that I said about along with how viciously protected the tech priests are of their toys. Seriously, do they have any idea how hard it is to make Titans nowadays? They do. They're very ridiculous of the ones they have. So you try and put random shit in the gears, and you won't be surprised that when you're kicked off of your edge. I had fun time with my sister then, because the Tet Titan was in the middle of climbing a mountain. We learned how far you need to fall to hit a turbo velocity. Oh, you're not dead yet.
So
he's
both him and his sister got kicked out. Oh, you know why they didn't die? There's only one. The only reason they didn't die is because his sister is the sister of battle.
Everybody
so what,
gangsta
like
to the
Invincible
church.
Mary Sue's.
Everybody gangsta to the church start walking.
Yep.
It's the truth, actually. Hang on. Go to church.
Aaron Yeager
before
collecting Titans since 2009. Oh, Aaron, you one piece of shit. Go to church, or the devil will get you.
No, here it is. Come to church before church comes to you. The Titans bringing holy fire with it since
never.
number 106.
Oh, another Eldar.
So which one? I think it was me or
106 is you right now.
okay. Yep. Don't underestimate the Exodite Eldar. Now I know that what you're thinking, Eldar, who have forsaken technology and live away from craft worlds. Oh man, this is the perfect chance for payback. This is one woman I was stuck with on a scouting mission kept saying. I kept trying to point out that they weren't stupid and still used military technology, but she didn't want to hear it. She just wanted to kill some primitive Xeno scum. Yeah.
I don't blame
5
her.
seconds later, she was up to her waist in the mouth of a megalodon. Another 5 seconds, she was all over the place. I just kind of gave up and walked away while it was feeding. Maybe the Eldar was onto something about us all being primitive and stupid. Well, they would be if they weren't as primitive and stupid as the rest of us, just better at hiding it.
Two words have never been spoken, and another woman dies.
Yes.
Come on, man. I thought he was like a weird, like a in quotation marks sexist, but he mentions that he has a lesbian daughter. So why hasn't he disowned her yet?
It's more like he's against stupidity, and whoever it is, it's more
yeah, he's against stupidity, like I am.
True gender equality requires that you treat everyone equally. So if you're stupid, man or woman, you're stupid.
And
Yeah,
remember,
Like that dumb bitch that glued her fucking hair because she thought it was hair gel. Yeah, she's stupid.
just remember, the guys that were strapped to the shells, remember, there was guys who were there, and remember, both him and his sister were kicked off of Titan one time.
How the fuck they survive is a huge mystery
Sister
for me.
at battle. Sister, believe
That
in the Emperor.
Yes, believe that you can survive anything.
Yes. All right.
Non-human mercenaries can rarely be trusted. To be fair, human mercenaries aren't the worst story either, but at least they stab you in the back because someone else offered them a better deal, not because they wanted your species dead. True, Eldar and even fracking orcs can be hired if you're desperate and far away enough from Imperial territory. Ironically, the orcs are easiest to hire. Just go to the lowest scrap metal. Not so ironically, they have a tendency to kill their employees when they get bored. The crew do it when they're hungry, and the Eldar do it because they're loyal to their own people above all else. We should follow their example, then kill them. That's the way it did when one to try to run me through with his power sword. I tried to tell the captain it was a bad idea, but I didn't want to hear it. He was on the receiving end of a shuriken catapult. I didn't know he'd bits if you could get that small.
No, 108. Opt out of battle if you feel too much. Opt out of battle if you feel too much pain to properly fight. Okay, my wife can turn off her pain receptor, but she has an exception. But she has an exception to the rule. If you're completely overwhelmed by pain, just shut up and keep your head down. Fire your rifle from a prone position if you can, but stay put unless you need to retreat. You won't do anyone any good if you can't walk so much as 5 feet. So for fuck's sake, don't abandon the trenches. Try charging the mad dog. When you collapse right in front of him, he'll think you'll be offering to let him fix you. Even orcs think mad dogs are psychos. And that poor bastard figured out what that out the hard way.
Ooh.
I don't know
Something
what that.
I'm assuming Mad Dog is like an evil scientist orc.
Anyways, 109.
Remember that our armor kind of sucks. Seriously, it's no good for stopping stutters, auto guns, and las gun, and not much else. And only humans use those weapons. Carapace armor can block a bit more, but even Carapace armor can block a bit more, but even it can't do much. Speaking from experience here, avoid getting hit in the first place, hug cover, get out of the enemy lines of fire, and be good at parrying and dodging. Don't stream the Emperor will protect me while trying to blast down a row of orcs out in the open with an auto las gun. You got 1.5 before they rip you apart, buddy. I think the Emperor has bigger fish to fry.
I don't know. Your sister of battle did that, and that was falling from a mountain, and you survived
she's
fine.
a sister of battle. We're talking about a regular guardsman.
What the fuck is Sister of Battle? Like the Invincible Mary Sue's or something?
No.
Kind of.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Oh, so that explains everything.
They're
space nuns.
Okay.
Before you ask, do not ask if they masturbate to the Emperor. Just for two reasons. One, the answer is obviously yes, and two, they'll kill you if you ask.
They're literally horny for the Emperor.
And the Emperor is too dense to know it. Probably.
No, he's too busy being a skeleton.
Yeah, and they even think that the corpse of the Emperor is hot.
Oh, so they're necrophiles too. Nice.
But hey, there is a chance that the Sister of Battle could fall in love with a guardsman. The problem is, as long as that Sister of Battle was not part of any of the combat orders, any of the battle orders, because if she was, the chance is likely 0.
Never use chaos weapons. You think that would tell people to stay away from a poltergeist sprouted eyeballs. But again, I'm on number 110 for a reason. So yes, just don't. They've been tainted by the ruinous powers, and it will go just as well as it sounds. If it won't corrupt you into being a servant of the Chaos Gods, I'll just grow tentacle and rip you a new asshole. I'm not being cute. Slash will actually give you a new asshole. Although a bunch of other painful changes I don't want to think about.
Oh. Wait, he has another asshole?
Yeah, Slanesh is all about pleasure, and...
Slanesh? Oh yeah, that weird...
Yeah, I think we know that he did pick it up, but man, that must have been kind of horrifying to know.
All right.
Can he reverse it? Is this like
it's permanent.
It's Slanesh. Slanesh does not care about reversing changes.
I don't know. I'm not talking about Slanesh, but some kind. Oh yeah.
Nope, you cannot reverse. Listen, the only cure for for having your asshole ripped open, having a new asshole named by Slanesh, is death. Because you've touched something chaos related, you're technically seen as a cultist of Slanesh now. Now die.
How is this guy still alive?
Well, it's not him who died.
Listen, this is called stupid and how to avoid stupid deaths. Not here's how I died stupidly. He's commenting on personal experiences of seeing people do stupid stuff that common sense would dictate don't.
And also sometimes when he stupidly survived. Elder. Alright, whatever. 1. Elder weapons are good, but nearly impossible to get fresh ammo from. 4. Yeah, tell me about it. Remember number 100? Yeah, I hung onto the pistol for a bit. It was damn effective, but the only ammo that I had, it was from what was it? I ran out pretty fucking quickly. I kept it hidden in my barracks under off the chance I fought Eldar again and got their loot of the rest. But some dipshit stole it and tried to kill a Chaos Space Marine with it. That was an awkward moment before the Marine grabbed his head and crushed his skull in one good squeeze. Oh, remember number 80. Keep it out the sight too. If it's possible, this off with a pistol, but not with bigger weapons. And the commander started ranting about how heretical he was when he found the body. Or maybe that was about how the Marine was defecting
Defecating
on the corpse. I didn't feel up to asking. Was more wondering if Marines can normally do that, or it was some against stupid Slanesh. His armor was kind of looked like it was part of his own. That. Never mind.
Yeah.
Slanesh making a whole new definition for depraved.
Yeah. So basically, Amber Heard would fit well.
Fancy sword.
Okay. Fancy sword moves will get you killed. A sword is not a performance baton. No, hold on. A sword is not a performance baton to be spun around and tossed in the air. It's a hunk of metal that should be stabbing the enemy in the chest, face, or everywhere else. And don't try to be flashy with long wind-ups, flips, and spins. Just lop the asshole's head off and call it a day. Because he will if you don't. I tried to tell this to some stuck-up sword dancer Git, but he just laughed and said that a plebeian like me would never understand. At the end of the day, an orc was using his skull as a handle for his gear shift and his sword as a car jack.
Yes.
Well.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one. Wait till you get to the one about the orc vehicles.
Oh boy.
Next one.
Nobles, the battlefield isn't court and you're made of flesh and bone just like us. I've had more than a few goes at nobles and I'm going to have a few more. Stuck up brats, most of them anyways. They always think they're better than us because of superior breeding, which usually means that they look better or inherit money and they kill anyone who screwed them. The problem is that they're stuck in their delusional fantasy so much that they honestly buy their BS about to appear. So when Lord what's his face of who cares spots an ordinary cultist a pair of axes, he thinks he can take her. The thing is, well, just a regular human, that cultist has probably seen 50 more pounds than him, as 50 is 50 more than 0. Stupid boy thought it would be a duel. She hacked it to pieces, every single of her arms, taking another part of his body off. It's just you form an asinine-looking gold cape wasn't so pretty when they were interested in his own blood while he was Greek for his life.
Who's she?
No, it was a guy who got killed this time.
Oh no,
Okay.
keep going.
Okay. Yes.
Nobles.
Nobles, superior breeding, aka the inbred.
No, look at this 114. It's actually a continuation of 113.
Oh, good. Don't be an ungrateful prick. Basically, everyone on the internet should learn that lesson.
Yeah.
When someone intervenes and stops a cultist from slaughtering you, almost losing his good eye and getting more than few broken ribs and broken, say thank you. Don't say, "Don't touch me with your filthy, you filthy commoner." Oh my god, are these guys just stupid to say that shit?
Yes.
I'll have you killed for intervening with my duel. Oh god, I'm gonna fucking kill him. While lying in a pool of your own blood. If you do, let's let him lie there and bleed you out. Hey, yeah, I know you want me to get out that medical pack over there, but you told me not to touch you. Hands tied. I would have saved you anyway if he had just been a bastard. But then he had to threaten my life. Sorry, Jam. I got things called life preservation. He probably killed that bat. He probably killed that prick anyway.
No, he just let him die.
No,
Yeah.
he killed him.
No, he just let him die. He just let him die. He didn't do anything.
Oh man.
All right, 115. Paranoia doesn't help. A healthy layer of skepticism might be able to get you out from one day to might be able to get you from one day to the next. But there's a line between that and paranoia. We had spent 6 months fighting for control of a high city that KS has taken over, helping the still local loyalists. One lady was losing her mind from all the hit and run attacks in the areas that we managed to take back. Some cultists were hiding among the populace. She spent most of her time raving and ranting until eventually she shot some 16-year-old kid who had been fighting the cultists with his dad's old hunting rifle. Needless to say, the locals didn't take kindly to that. Even though the kid lived, they got angry and asked how they knew if she wasn't really a cultist. I think that was the final straw that snapped her fragile mental state. She screamed that her mind would stay pure and blew her own brains out. Did I mention that the cultists were routed and victory was declared the next day?
Oh wow!
Oh, that just sucks.
Wait, so she was a Zinch cultist?
Probably.
She probably was a cultist. She was just a hypocrite.
No, she's a Zinch cultist because that's what they would do.
Oh, there's some suicidal assholes.
No, they're just extremely confusing, and you can never figure out their plans. Otherwise, you may.
And
Remember-
then you may be you may be a Zinch cultist without knowing.
Friendly fire is a thing. I understand that when the enemy's charging you, you want to get as many shots off as possible to reach you. That being said, could you please double check to make sure the people you're firing at are actually the enemy? I have enough stress issues as it is. I only need a last full taking off my helmet and sitting my cap as well. Yes, I was smart enough to hide when I turned around, but he wasn't so lucky when he did it the second time. The Commissar had him executed, or for once it was called for. You don't need to shoot at the Blood Angels.
Blood Angels. Wait. 117. John Spartan. Your Master Chief? Really? Well, no one knows. Everyone's forgetting about him since he got into Fortnite. Okay, no one understands that reference. You can get killed off duty. You get killed off Call of Duty. Contrary to popular belief, surviving a round with the Necron does not make you invincible, though it makes you pretty badass. Get that after you want to brag, after you don't get vaporized by them. Personally, I'd rather just crawl into bed and forget about it. Just remember that you only survive because the attacks is in a bit of luck, not because you're the Emperor's chosen. But you probably are. You're still vulnerable to being stabbed in the throat with a broken bottle. Imagine surviving Negrons, but dying by a broken bottle. That would suck. So you're going to pick a fight with the big burly motherfucker after you give your great victory. Try and die silently while I'm sleeping upstairs. My wife and I barely even got any time and we just went silently rest in the same bed. Oh, that's just sweet. Ninja.
Yep, hold on. I was busy with the text. Most technology doesn't age well. When left in a cave for 10,000 years, people love to talk about the powers of ancient technology, how it was too great for us to handle, and how we can find wondrous artifacts on the edges of space. Here's the things. Sometimes they've broken down. Oh, sure. Sometimes we find an ancient STC that makes the Mechanicus spew oil everywhere, but we're just as likely to find something sputtering sparks and Emperor knows what else. So maybe give it a few safety tests before grabbing it. I don't care how vivid your rogue trader fantasies are. It won't stop your new plasma pistol from blowing your entire arm off.
Anyways, I'm going to read the last two.
Okay.
Don't ever interfere with the Inquisition's work. If I need to go any further on this, then you deserve to experience all 9 actions firsthand. All I know is when the Inquisitor asks you for Necron technology, you don't tell her why it's a bad idea, you shut up and give it to her. I know if she's still alive, and I don't care. Here, you do not F with the Inquisition. Under 20, do not be an asshole to nobles that actually pull their weight. Emperor be damned, or some nobles who actually do something. This one I had to actually take my advice. Rubbing off all the impractical and gaudy parts for a uniform off. She was the medic for her regiment and was operating on a wounded soldier when I found her. One who was crying for his mother. Poor Sap had taken direct tip of a Dark Eldar weapon. The sick things having coated it with a still acting and painful poison. He just wanted the pain to end. She wasn't letting him go through, and spending hours trying to save his life, juggling him with a few dozen other wounded soldiers. Funny thing is that she was ignoring the people in her regiment because the roads were all superficial, because the character letting us do all the fighting. She was focusing on the common people. One guy in her ear got pissed that she wasn't treating a mild concussion he had, and made a move to kill her patient. Next thing I know, the jackass was still on the ground, a scalpel being driven right to his throat. She glared at his corpse and then went back to work. She stayed with that man all through the night. So he pulled through. They're married now. I was there. Last time I smelled like that was when my daughter was born. Aww.
Whoa.
Aww.
Love can bloom on the battlefield.
Especially among nobles and common folk.
Yeah, don't be an asshole to nobles. But where could I be an asshole to? To the emperor?
Don't be an asshole to the ones that actually do something.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Makes sense. Yes.
Yes. But yeah, next week will be what are you reading? What are you reading, Wolf? Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Oh come on.
And we're reading Heroes next time. We're gonna continue off where we left off. Anyways, everybody, I'm Wise Wolf.
I'm Latvian Dragon.
I'm the Holy Ninja.
And we'll see you all next time.
Ata!